guys, it's Elisha. Welcome back to my channel. This is actually the second time I'm refilming this video because I don't know what to say. I don't know where to start. And I have so much to say, but I don't know how to say it. So I will start off by saying one thing that I do know, and that is if you are new to my channel, please subscribe so that you can be part of my family. I love each and every one of my subscribers so much, so much. But this video basically is something that I really felt compelled to do because it's somewhere that I've been mentally for a little while. And I've been going to therapy now for about 2.5 months, and it's been going great. He has been able to help me see things so well and just in a different light, a different perspective, and he's given me the ability to strengthen my self-esteem, to strengthen myself, to want to be a better version of me, and to start working on that. Because I know that one of the key words that he said to me that really stood out was, I told him, you know, I've already survived all of my fears. I've already have lived through and overcome and survived all the fears, everything that I feared in life, like, you know, losing certain loved ones and then losing everything that I had and losing my husband. If I could get through that and survive all of that, then I will be okay. But that was the key word, survive. He said, you are just surviving. You're not thriving. And that hit hard because I was like, wow, you are mind blown. You are so right. I am just surviving. I really am. I'm not thriving. Do I love my life right now? 100% no. Do I love where I'm at right now? No. I struggle every day to get out of bed. I struggle every day to find a reason to get out of bed. Especially if I don't have work or something to do. So I'm really working on myself right now and just focusing on getting myself better and loving myself and getting back to a place where I am thriving inside. I don't have to be doing big things, but if I'm feeling great inside and I'm thriving in my own way, then that's all that matters. But I'm not there yet. And until I'm there, as much as I want a relationship, as much as I love being in a relationship, I cannot be in a relationship. So that was also a big reason why I broke these off with, let's call Marcus A, B, and C. So Marcus is A, B is the last relationship I had, and C is Jordan, okay? So C is amazing, great, my best friend right now. Like, if it wasn't for him, I don't know if I would be as, like, good, or just like, you know, he keeps me very motivated and inspired, and he keeps me in check. He checks up on me, and he's just been such a blessing in so many ways. But we are just friends, so I do want to make that clear. And that's great, that's fine that we're just friends, because I know that I need to work on me. I can't give anyone anything until I fulfill what I need inside of me and fulfill the voids that I have on my own, not by somebody else fulfilling them, because no one else can, only I can. And that's something that I really struggle with, is self-esteem. I got to a place where I felt beautiful. I got to a place where I felt attractive inside and out. I had confidence. I believed in myself. I felt like every guy that I would look at didn't deserve me. because I deserve what's up here, not what's down here. And I really have that confidence in myself. The main reason I'm doing this video is because I want to talk about self-esteem. And my self-esteem was so high, and I've lost it. And I need to gain it back, because I know that I'm a badass bitch. I know that I'm strong. I know what I deserve. I know that I'm beautiful. I know that I'm beautiful inside and out. And I know that guys find me attractive, and, I am pretty. But all it takes is one person to tell you that you're ugly, and it can totally F up your mind and put all these other thoughts in your head, all these other emotions. And it didn't help that I was having problems in my personal life. I get told a lot by my loved ones that I am selfish, that I'm a bitch, that all I care about is myself. This past week, I got in an argument with my ex, and he was saying some really, really mean things. Things like, when you die, you're gonna die alone because nobody loves you. And it's just like, when you hear stuff like that in the moment, I'm kind of like, ha ha ha, yeah, you're an asshole. And I responded with, everyone dies alone. We all die alone. But I knew that was just like his insecurity telling me that, because whatever he's insecure about. But it doesn't matter. It effed up with my mind. The only one that I have a healthy relationship with is Jordan right now, which makes me question things, because I'm just like, okay, he is so special because he's so kind, and because he's so kind, he is so respectful, he is so generous, he is so patient and loving. And it really makes me wonder, am I that bad of a person? The feelings of what I had growing up, of being ugly, and the things that I was told and made fun of for, those insecurities are still there. Being insecure about my face, being insecure about my hands, about my body. But yet, I could get to a point where I'm so secure with myself that I have no problem literally intimate with somebody and naked in front of them, because I'm so secure with who I am. But then all it takes is one negative comment, and I'm so insecure with who I am. And I start feeling like I am ugly. I am a bitch. I am mean. I am evil. I do hurt everyone that I love, and I don't deserve to be happy. And it just takes one person that I care about to say those things to me. My sister and I got in a really bad argument, and she said some really mean things to me as well, that were a lot of the same mean things that I've been told in the past by other people. I'm actually not even focused or worried or concerned about being in a relationship right now at all, because I feel like where I'm at in my mind right now, I don't want to be this effed up in a relationship at all. So I definitely feel like I need to take time to just heal and really ponder and get to a better place mentally. I'm sorry if this is boring, if this is dragging, but it's really, really hard for me to put into words how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, and why I'm feeling like this. But it's hard to have self-esteem when, I love my job, and yet I'm only getting 1 day a week. It makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. I love my family, but I never hang out with them. Again, makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. I don't have any friends. All the friends I did have walked out on me. Again, something's wrong with me. My relationship with my mom is really bad and unhealthy. And she says, things along the same line. Again, makes me feel really, really bad. And makes me feel like I am what people say I am. And sometimes I accept it. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, you know what? I am that bad. I am a bitch. I am selfish. And you know what? I have to be. Because if I'm not, people are going to walk all over me. And that was a conversation Jordan and I had the other day. Was I was telling him, like, I was in that really good place when we first got together. I was as confident as I could be. And I loved myself. I valued myself. And I held myself at a good, I held my self-confidence was so high, and I valued myself. Over the year, it slowly has declined. And now I feel myself just like at the bottom again. There are a few things that my counselor has advised me to do to get out of it, and I've been working on it. Because it's really easy to stay in this mindset. But every day I've been telling myself, like, you're going to start a routine. You're going to start waking up at a certain time. And from this time to this time, you're going to have devotion. Then from there, you're going to be working on YouTube. Then from there, you're going to be doing the stuff around the house. Then from there, you're going to be doing, X, Y, and Z. And that's something that I strive to do, but it's so hard for me to do that and to have that self-discipline. It is so hard for me to have that self-discipline. I don't have it. Why? Because a lot of times I simply don't care. I'm struggling mentally. I'm struggling, and I'm just feeling lonely, and I feel unloved. I even feel unliked. And I feel like I deserve it. But when somebody, is telling me all of that stuff, and it's putting me down and making me feel like a piece of shit, like it literally gets me to the point where I feel like, what is the point of living? If you think I'm awful, you think I'm awful, you think I'm a piece of shit, you think I'm, such a bad person. So if I'm not here, what difference would it make? That thought runs through my mind a lot. And I need to get to a place where I'm living for me. I'm sorry, guys. I have terrible allergies right now, so my nose is just like plugged up. If I was outside, my eyes would be running so bad right now. I think it's my house. Like, there's just too much dog hair, and I'm allergic to cat hair. And like, if there's too much dog hair, I'm allergic to dog hair. So what I think it is that the moment that I stop being the codependent person in the relationship where I put other people's needs first, I have a huge problem with that. I don't like to say no to people. I don't like conflict, especially when it's somebody that I'm intimidated by or somebody that I love. I do not like conflict at all. I do not like telling somebody something that I think will hurt their feelings. I have just learned that I can't be living for other people. If people think I'm a bitch, the people that I love and care about, they think I'm that bad of a person. And if I really am, then I know that it's because I have a guard up to protect myself from from being hurt and, effed over so many times already. And it's almost like this last relationship I was in, it was kind of one of those things where it's like, I am going to hurt you before you can hurt me. So I am going to get out of this before you hurt me. Because I knew if I stood in it, it was going to go really bad. So having codependency issues, like to the max, I am codependent. So that means that I 100% put other people's needs before mine. There's people's problems and their life issues. I want to fix. I want to make it better. I want to help them. And so I started doing that. And whatever I can do, I will do. Whether it means money, my car, a home, food, a ride somewhere. This even plays into any relationships that are not, romantic. It's codependency has been a big problem, and it started as a child, and then it was huge, and I didn't know this, but it was a huge factor in my relationship with person A. And a lot of people that are codependent also are in relationships with alcoholics. I was talking with Jordan right now. He called me. I asked him, I said, at this point, you're the only one that supports me. You're the only one that is my friend. And he said, no, I'm not your friend. I'm your best friend. And he is my best friend right now. And I asked him, am I that bad of a person? And he said, no, what's going on is the fact that because you're finally standing up for yourself, and because you're finally telling these people no, not letting people take advantage of me, that they're upset about it, and in return, that's their way of, retaliating against me, and just, it's not nice. They're not being nice to me at all. I just don't care. If I'm a bitch, I'm a bitch. When I broke these off with my ex, he's like, well, after this, I'm just not going to trust you anymore. And I was like, thinking to myself, I don't care, because I don't trust you at all. I don't care. I've gotten to the point where I just don't care anymore. I care, but I do care, but I have to not care in order to love myself. I don't know if this video made any sense, but I'm sorry, guys. This is my truth. This is what I'm going through. This is what I deal with. And this is why I do YouTube, because I really am just alone. And maybe I'm so alone because I am a bitch. I have two people in my life that are consistent every day. Every day. Rosanna and Jordan. My circle of friends used to be this big. Huge. That is started getting smaller, 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 smaller. And now it literally is two people. Two. But those two people love me to the core. I love the ugly part of me. I love the good side of me. Love the codependency. They love being able to tell me when I'm wrong. Those two people truly, truly love me. Love me. So yeah, let me know about Patreon. If you guys would subscribe to it, then I definitely would do it. It would be more of me doing these kind of videos, but definitely explaining in detail who the people are, where it stems from, what things were said, more time frames, and, just more receipts, I guess you could say. Just really personal talks about where I'm at and why I don't like to film, because I'm usually not in a good place, but I just kind of feel like right now, even though I'm not in a good place, film it. Film when I'm not in a good place. If you made it this far, leave the Pisces emoji, because I am a Pisces, and I definitely am a Pisces, that's for sure. So yeah, I love you guys, and as always, don't forget to be your own kind of beautiful, just the way you are.